Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tusk Gaming, and in this episode we're playing Monomyth, and I'm going to show you, hey, how to cook even some pies. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the simplistic video. Alright everyone, let's go ahead and get into it. So, the basics for cooking is if you get a piece of dough, you put it into a fire source, a campfire edge, on the rocks. It will turn into bread. Okay, so this says the most simplest items you can cook. And then you've got your raw meat, you have the trout, that you make into cave trout, and there's another type of fish that you can get. So that pretty much is real simple on how to, make your grilled meats. And you can also do that with your mushrooms, make grilled mushrooms as well. Doesn't really change the effect of the grilled mushrooms versus raw mushrooms, but you won't get sick by eating the grilled meat or the grilled trout or fish of that sort. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some pies. I know there's been some questions on how to make pies. So what we're gonna do is basically the evolution is flour, add water, use the rolling pin on the dough, creates the crust. Now inside of the crust, we've got these little plants. These plants here. Those plants go into the crust, which makes the raw pie, and then you cook the raw pie into a regular pie, a cooked pie. So let's go ahead and get my assembly line going. I'm gonna stay a little organized here. And, we're going to put the raw pie over here. And let's go ahead and fill that bad boy in. Alright, so there we go, another raw pie. This is pretty cool. So what we're going to do is I need a flask. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of these. Let me just go ahead and use some spells real quick. Create a need for that. And then I'm going to take this over to the agua. And then back on over here. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to that. Put that there. Now we're going to go ahead and see how you get the little cogwheel. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for the little cogwheel. You do that, it makes the dough. And then we will dip it. Make some dough. Alright, so I'm gonna keep this inventory window open so I don't grab things. That way I can grab them like that. If I have the window closed, it's gonna throw at my inventory, and that's not what I want. It's gonna make things more complicated. So if I just come across it like that, I'll just leave it like that and have the window open. But if I drop it, see this bit of a problem. So now I just leave the window open, and then we will make the pie crust. And we'll just set that back down. So that's what you need. You need the rolling pin. This is in the barracks, just so you know. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and pop it like that. Oh man, this is looking delicious. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna head throw these in my inventory. And the stacks of pies you can actually cook together, and it doesn't take but a couple seconds, and you can't burn your food either. I tried burning some stuff, and you're not able to burn it. All right, there we go. Pies galore. And what's interesting is even though it looks like one pie, it's still that stack of 8. All right, that is how we do it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just keep the rolling pin. There's a couple of items in your inventory you just want to keep. Rolling pin's one, the fishing pole, a blacksmithing hammer, and the other item is a shovel once you find one. Alright guys, that concludes the episode of cooking in Monomyth. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching Tusk Reaper Gaming. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.